Hi, we're Ringsiders.
and, and you're watching Hashtag Truth.
Watch it all fall down around you now. Was it ever really worth it? Having your kingdom crumble to the ground? Because you never had the courage. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
L&L Fence Company, specializing in custom fencing from wood and aluminum to chain link. 9331 Albemarle Road in Charlotte, North Carolina. Give them a call today for your free estimate. 704-563-9544. L&L Fence Company, the king in custom fencing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hashtag Truth. Tonight, we have the one, the only, Prodigy. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, man.
All right. Well, I have to admit, from the last time I saw you, a few things have changed.
I'll give it to you like this, man. After being left in the darkness for so long, you got to do something, to just crawl out,
I
be
got you.
recognized, be gripped onto.
You definitely have a different look than you did just several months ago when the last time I saw you. Luke Fury is on here. He said, boy, what the? Yeah, I concur, sir. I concur. So tell me a little bit about the new Prodigy. What you said you're crawling out of the darkness. Was that mean you were being left behind by everybody, or what does that mean?
Do you know how it feels to be left on the back page for so long? Never be thought of. I'll always be overlooked. Well,
Yeah, I could say that. I mean, I had to, start from scratch with my show here and build my way up to be one of the best. I can understand that.
yes, sir. And so that's what I'm doing. You see this? Not
What happened?
people,
Out of darkness comes on and said, "You should let us bring you into the light."
not a lot of people like this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Zay Vega said, "Well, hello."
Ain't nobody worried about him.
Ain't nobody worried about Zay. Okay, I got you. We'll be speaking to Zay later on Hashtag Truth. He'll be coming on pretty soon. Oh, here's another guy. Jamie Buzz says, who's on your wrestling list and what are you going to focus on in your career? He's got two good questions. There you go. Who is on your wrestling list right now?
All right. So on my wrestling list right now, Zay, most definitely. He's had it coming to him for a while, and he talks smack all the time, man, all over social media. And, we finally got it going. And you know what? I told him, I was like, I'm going to beat you. And that's just, it is what it is, And I'm going to show him. I mean, I'm tired of talking.
I heard that without a doubt, man. So you just and he said, what are you going to focus on in your career? So what's the next step for Prodigy? I see you made a lot of changes, but what's your next step as far as the game?
I like the hatred. I like the insanity. I like the feeling. So I'm embracing it. And then that's what I see in me. In my future,
so do you take that insanity and hate out on your opponents? Is that what happens?
Oh, for sure.
Well, Luke Fury said, "Nah, bro, because he's gonna slap the paint off of your goofy butt."
Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this, brother. Luke can talk all he wants to talk, but he ain't stepped in the ring with me yet.
Oh, okay.
So if he want to be on my list,
truth, man,
he can get this too.
So, Luke, I think what he's trying to say is book it, sir. Book it.
Get it booked.
But the last time I had a booking on Hashtag Truth, it fell short. So I'm 0 for 1 this week. Miss Julie said, "How you doing, Prodigy?"
Hey, how you been? Where your son been? How he been?
Right.
Better. Heard
Uh,
they got into that wreck a little while back, and I ain't heard much since.
That is true. That is very true. They're both doing fine. I can tell you that. I know that. Zay said, "I talk because I can back it up."
Oh, we'll see about that.
Okay. Michael King said, "Who are you wrestling after you lose to my man Zay?" Oh, snap. In comes the manager. And Michael King will be on hashtag truth shortly also. You have a lot of people lining up that want a piece of you, Prodigy. Here's Jamie.
Tell them all, come
Knight
get it.
Jamie Knight's going to come and kick your butt. Look at this, man.
A lot of people have really good pride in themselves, and I'm here to shut it down. So book them.
Okay, so with this new look, with this newfound look, and this and newfound attitude toward life, what music do you come out to? What is your song now that you come out to when you get to the place where you're going to wrestle?
I'm gonna leave that to be a surprise.
Okay, I got you. Well, answer at least. Give us this much: is it going to be dark? Is it going to be a dark song?
I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, Jamie said the question is, do you plan on branching out or staying with a few companies?
Man, right now I'm at the point where I want to be able to get out. You know, I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to go to Mexico and wrestle. I want to be able to go to Europe and wrestle. I want to be able to go to Cali and wrestle. You know, I want to travel coast to coast and do that too. You know what I'm saying? If I can, it's just a matter of getting there right now, man. And you know, I'm young. I ain't got my license, so I can't necessarily drive.
So that took care of one of my questions. I was gonna, how long have you been in the business? How long have you been wrestling?
Okay, so in general, I've been wrestling for 5, but as far as in ring, 3.
Okay, I got you.
And it's been with GPW.
Luke Fury said, "I will make another local jabroni famous, then leave like I always do."
Yeah. Kids got jokes, man.
Julie said he is doing well now. Thank you.
That's good to know. You know what I'm saying?
Jamie said he's already kicked your butt once.
Man, Jamie ain't did nothing. Last time I checked, Jamie was licking the wrestling ring posts. Don't come at me like that.
Oh, snap. I like that. So
I like how they taste.
I got you. So with all this newfound darkness that you've got, and you're walking around with the face paint and dark clothes, what brought you to this? I mean, you said you were left behind. Does that mean that people just weren't booking you, or they weren't taking you serious? What caused the sudden change?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. There's a lot of attitudes in the wrestling industry, and you know, after wrestling for so long, you get used to it, and you can't really say much because it's how it is. You know what I'm saying? You go, you work. That's what it is.
Right.
And so after feeling like you've been left, you know, like as a side note, whenever you feel like you've became obsolete, you know, it drives you insane slowly, and slowly you start to get that thought and that feeling, you know, that something's in you creeping and it wants to come out, and then one day it comes out.
So here's a good question for me, because I hesitate to even ask it, but Prodigy doesn't go with your change. The word prodigy doesn't go with your change. So Are we looking for a change in name pretty soon?
I have a question. Have you ever heard of the Prodigal Sons?
Right. Prodigal Son and Prodigy are two different things, though.
Expect something soon, brother. Expect something soon.
Okay. That sounds good. Man, we got a lot of people talking over here. Zach said, "Hey, how you doing?"
What's up, bro?
Zay said, "If I can have a minute, I'd like to speak to my pal for a second." Uh-oh. Maybe he's trying to get through all that darkness back to his old friend. Bruce said, "Who the hell is this Prodigy? He doesn't recognize you." Sean says, "Can't log in as Ringsiders yet, but we are here. Hello and good evening from Fallen, Nevada."
How you doing?
Brew keeps saying, "Who the hell is this Prodigy you speak of?" Oh, Zach said, "So you hear the monsters too? Do you hear voices? Is that part of it? What do they tell you?"
I couldn't tell you, man, because if you knew what went on in my head, I think you'd go insane too.
I'm already there, bro. I've already been there for quite a while, so maybe we can compare notes one day. Bruce said, "Join the Appalachian Mafia and you will not be left behind because we are family." Uh-oh, so you're being invited to come join the Mafia.
That would be sweet.
Zach said, "Glad I was able to put them to bed." I think he may be talking about the voices or something. I don't know. Oh, Jake Jacobs, the superior one, showed up to hashtag truth. How you doing, sir? He said, "Great look. There's a target on his head." Oh, he's talking about the, yeah. Okay. Maybe Jake Jacobs and you could get together and have a fight one day.
You see this?
Uh-oh. I think, Jake, he's telling you to bring it. Sean said, "Prodigal son?" And then he starts laughing. Uh-oh. Michael King said, "I understand fading into oblivion, but during your time in oblivion, what did you make yourself? Did you make yourself better so you don't fade away again?"
For sure.
So I think what Michael King's asking is, are you training and are you getting yourself better so that way you're not pushed to the back?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. I'm definitely been working out a lot more, getting cut, getting lean. I'm gonna be noticed.
Sean Duffy said, "Great minds." They all think alike, Sean. They all think alike. Zay said, "July 10, Mooney's Lounge, darkness, light. Either way, I walk the dog on you, brother. See you soon." So am I assuming that you and Zay are going to be going one-on-one out at Mooney's Lounge on July 10th?
I mean, if that's what he wants, I feel bad for him. You know, I honestly do.
You feel bad for him. Explain to me what you're going to do to Zay, Mr. Vega, if you guys get this booked on July 10th. Explain some of the things that you're going to do.
I'm gonna just put it to you like this, man. It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna be good. Not for him, not for me, and definitely not for anybody watching.
So what does the Prodigy? How does the Prodigy end his matches? What is that one move that the Prodigy uses that it's lights out?
I've been working on something, man. I've been coming up with something kind of sort of my own. Something that's never been done before. Something you've never seen. Something that only I can do.
Bruce said, "Got you, my brother." Bruce digging this. Bruce really digging this. You might, after this is over, you might have to get a hold of Brew. I think the Mafia is very interested in the Prodigy. Luke Fury said we need Jackson Drake on here. Well, tell Jackson Drake to get a hold of me, Luke. You know how it works. Yeah, the monsters. I'm glad I put them to bed. So these monsters that you talk about, these monsters that are in your head that are talking to you. I mean, is this are you trying to be dark or are you insane? Which way are you going, sir?
I'm a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. I like that. Yeah, and you're very short answered and you think before you speak. So I can see that you're wrestling with a lot of things up in your head. Smiley Feelgood said, I guess I can say what's up. Yeah, I guess you can. You just did.
What's up?
Alexander. Speaking of Mafia, the messenger of Mayhem Mafia, Alexander Polk. What's up, bro? Zay said absolutely nothing. Uh-oh, speaking of darkness, here is Father Darkness. He said darkness is interested. Uh-oh, you've got, let me see, you've been on here for 16 minutes, sir, and you've already got a Mafia that wants you to join. You've already got Art Long, Father Darkness, who is interested in being your manager. That is pretty cool. You've got 3 or 4 wrestlers on here challenging you to a fight.
Oh, and I want all of them to bring it.
Oh, and Jake Jacobs said, looks like a perfect spot for this big foot. Oh, Jake Jacobs wants a piece of Prodigy. Wow.
You can come get it. I'll fold him up like a chicken wing.
Jason, oh yes, he sure did. Did he not? Because I asked, "Are you scared?" in my advertisement, and you said no, and he said, "Oh, the kid said I should be scared." Uh-oh. So Jason's here. Yes, I remember. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What's up? When do I get my match? Little Donnie wants to know. Little Donnie wants a piece, man.
Get it booked. I mean, that's my top advice. You want me? You got me. Because I don't care. I know what's going to happen. I know I'm going to come out on top. I know I am the greater one.
So Prodigy, what give me a match out there that you're looking forward to having. I mean, you got 5 or 6 guys here. You got a manager here interested in you. You've got a Mafia wanting you to join up with them. Give me somebody out there, or maybe even a title that you want to go out and get.
Right now, I've got my eyes on that GPW World Heavyweight Championship around Zay's waist.
Oh, calling out.
It ain't going to be around there for too long. And that's my word.
Okay. I like that. Michael King said, #truth, you ain't ready yet. Bring it on the mic, Jack Skellington. Okay.
Man, Michael King ain't nothing. If Michael King won it, he can get it too. He ain't nothing but a manager. All he does is talk. Stop talking. That's why I don't talk.
Okay. Jake Jacobs, the superior one, said, who should be scared? I love it. Oh, Jake, welcome to #, man. I'm glad to see you back. Jason said, Jack Skellington said everyone should be scared. And Zay, when you said you were going to go after his heavyweight championship, said that was the best joke on here yet.
I think him coming and commenting on here was the best joke. Most definitely.
I got you. Ben Wolf said you don't want anything to do with Zay Vega.
Tell Ben Wolf to go watch his kids and don't worry about what we doing on here because he don't do nothing. Ben Wolf don't do nothing. Ben Wolf won't do nothing.
So what if you end up with Ben Wolf as a referee in one of your matches? What would you say then?
I'd smack him upside with a head with a chair when he ain't looking. You know why? Because Ben deserves it.
You do know that in most organizations that will get you suspended, correct?
Oh, not if I don't get caught.
Okay. Ryan said, "You talking now?" And then he said, "No one's scared." And Art Long, Mr. Father Darkness, said, "What's wrong with managers?"
Oh man, ain't nothing wrong with managers in general. Something about Michael King liking to talk a little more than he should is what gets me.
Okay, I got you. So I think you did pretty well to get yourself out of that. Oh, Dizzy Devil says, "What's up and what the hell?" Little Donnie said the GPW heavyweight title is mine before you get your shot. So
We'll see about that.
I think Little Donnie says you're going to have to beat him in a number one contenders match or something. I think that's what Little Donnie's putting out there.
Tell him if he want it, he can come get it any day, anytime. Don't matter where, what I'm doing, what he is doing.
Michael King said, "Getting better, getting better." Zay said, "I'm here, so you know everywhere you move, I'm on your neck." Ooh.
It's okay.
Yeah. Oh, JC Wolf. Uh-oh.
Oh,
He
yes,
said, "Who is
sir.
this? Want to be Avril?" You do know who Avril is, right, sir?
Yeah, that toothpick.
Oh, snap. Now you know saying that you're going to get Miss Toothpicks wrestler to come get you. You know Riker ain't going to take that lightly.
Oh, I've whooped Riker too.
Oh, snap. Tom, Dizzy Devil said, "I want you. I am back." Dizzy Devil just came out of retirement. Well, he's out of retirement, semi-retirement, but he said he'll get a piece of you. What do you say to that?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. For the longest, that was really, really like who I looked up to. You know, and he gave me somebody to go to. You know, whenever I had nobody, and I really like him. So I tell you, you know, if he wants it, book it.
Oh, all right. Well, at least you gave him some respect. I like that. I like that. Ben Wolf said, "You hit me with a chair, I'll hit you back." That sounds
I
like
ain't scared of you, Ben. You look like a snowball. Go on somewhere.
Ryan said, "Thomas Scott, he will run." He said, "You will run."
Yeah, yeah. That's what they all say. Till they lay on their back and they hear that 1, 2, 3.
Jake Jacobs says, "I believe everything he's saying, especially while he's sitting in his parents' living room."
Parents' living room. Parents' living room. Okay.
I can vouch that he's not sitting in his parents' living room. I can vouch for that one. I can honestly vouch for that one. Which version of Jack Skeleton? They are really getting on to you about the skeleton look. I know they're referencing the Christmas movie, but oh my goodness. Father Darkness said, "Okay, I like this kid. I could picture him in the Dark Family." There you go. So you got a
I could
manager
picture
really.
me in there too, man. That would be real sweet. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I didn't hear about Art Long until the other day, and I went on his Facebook page and I was looking through and I was thinking, "Oh my God, this is
Father
sweet."
Darkness is one of the top managers in North Carolina. If you look way back into his history, he's got some of the coolest things you've ever seen in a manager. I've had him on the show quite a few times. One of the things that I would love to see, I wasn't able to see it because I didn't come along early enough, is he has a book that when he comes out, he opens the book and this light comes out of it. And he said the book broke years ago, but I would love to see that book.
That is sweet. That's what I'm
Right.
saying, man. Like I was looking them up on Facebook, and it was really super sweet. And so I started doing a little research about him and everything. And
Well, that's
dude's
cool,
great,
man. I
man.
like to hear that you're doing research and looking up people and really wanting to be involved in matches and that's cool, man. That's good stuff right there. Ryan said you're more like a wannabe crow. Boy, they're really getting on to you about that, bro. Jason said, JC Wolf, let me know whenever you get booked with Jack Skeleton, and I'll be there. Odell O just comes on and starts laughing. Oh, boy, here we go. Thomas Scott, when you said, okay, I respect you, but I'll take your match, he said, let's meet in the Devil's Playground. That's a match and a half.
That's tough, man. That's tough, man. That's tough.
Yeah, for a first match with Izzy, I don't know if I want to take that. I wouldn't even want to take that match for a first time ever meeting him. No.
Man, man. You got to play smarter, not harder, you know?
Oh, Odell Lowe's. Well, here's at least a new one. He said, who ordered the Wish version of Riker?
Speaking of Riker, tell him to get himself on here.
Oh, somebody just put it out there. Riker and Averill. So they'll be on soon. Trust you me. They'll be watching. Billy said, put him in the ring with Robert Country so Big Country can give him the size 15.5. What do you think about going up against a guy the size of Big Country? You do know what we're talking about, right?
Do y'all not recall me facing Aftershock? The Aftershock? The 500-pound monster?
Beast. Yes, he is a 500-pound beast, one half of the ACW Tag Team Champions, and I am the manager of said Aftershock. So, yes, I remember him. I know him quite well.
So what makes you think I'm scared to step in the ring with somebody that big? Don't scare me.
Okay. I like that answer in you, sir. I really do. Smiley said, I think Riker traveled into the future and found his son. Wow. You guys are relentless, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Dizzy is dead. Thomas Grimm will meet you one-on-one in the Devil's Playground. How's that? Sorry about that, Thomas. Well, you have a lot of people. I'm finally caught up, other than Odell laughing at you. I'm finally caught up with everything over there. So what do you think about all these people putting down your look? Is that what you were talking about at the beginning of the show when I asked about the big change? It seems like they're still not giving you the credit that you're looking for. It seems like, there are people that want to fight you. They want to prove that you belong in the back of the pack. What do you say? What do you say to those guys?
They hate it, and I feed off of it. That hate is what makes me stronger. That hate is what makes me want to be better. That hate is what drives me. And in the end, there will only be me. And they will understand.
So are you trying to tell me the last two things that'll be left on the planet Earth will be cockroaches and Prodigy?
It's going to be more like Satan and Prodigy.
Oh, snap. So you're going that dark. Oh, so here we go. Now you've opened up a whole new can of worms. Smiley said, no offense, but Big Country is different compared to Aftershock. Oh, no offense. I said no offense. No offense, but Big Country is different compared to Aftershock. Well, they're both big men. They both can wrestle, and if either one of them throw a power move on you, it's going to hurt. So I will say that.
Man, whenever I would go into training, I would take 5 or 10 automatic flips off the top rope every training session. So I mean, the big stuff I love. I like to go big. I'm more of a go big or go home kind of guy.
Okay, so when you explain your type of wrestling, are you a high flyer? Are you a ground and pound? Are you a little mixture of everything? How would you explain what is Prodigy? When you explain it to somebody your wrestling skill, how do you explain it to people?
I'm me.
Okay, everybody can say that, but do you do a lot of top rope things?
I like to cheat. That's my thing. I like to hurt people. I like to visualize pain. The screams of agony is so therapeutic to the noise I hear in my head. It's just like they click together.
JC Wolf said, dude is a joke. I see why Odell is laughing.
JC Wolf is a joke. Howl for his keys.
Okay. Father Darkness says, I love the look as long as you're being true to you.
It's me, man.
Mr. Grimm said, I've beat cancer. I will hurt you. Okay.
That was a good one. You know what? He'll get a knee slapper for that.
Come get some little Donnie in Vale, North Carolina if you think you can handle me. Oh, there's a call out right there. And he's even telling you the place.
Hey, add me on Facebook. Text me. I'll send you my address. You can come to my house and get it, brother. We ain't got a meeting, Vale.
Oh, little Donnie. He said you can come straight to his house, man. Let's do somebody grab a camera. I want a street fight, man. I want a street fight. Little Donnie and Prodigy. Let's make it happen. Let's make this happen. Odell said, okay, I got you. Pinned. Oh, look at this. Mr. Grimm said, I will, little Donnie. Jason's laughing. Jake Jacobs, so let's believe that you're not in your parents' living room, but we're supposed to take this dark person seriously while you're sitting on a couch in a traditional home. Nah, you just got done watching the movie Purge Anarchy and painted your face. Wow. That's deep.
Jake Jacobs probably lives in his mother's basement, not to mention his mother probably lives in a single wide trailer.
Oh, oh man. I love it.
He still watches. He's probably one of those who still watch porn on the daily, and probably an uncultured person who also likes unsweet tea.
I know Jake Jacobs, so I can imagine how hard he's laughing right now. Okay, I got it. Father Darkness says, I like the gimmick, but he needs a manager and not talk. Whoa, now he's saying you need to slow down with the talking. Joshua said, Dollar Tree Alexa Bliss. Oh my God. This is getting brutal, guys. Tell me your address. I got you, said Thomas. Ooh, said Mr. Grimm. Oh my goodness. He said this cardboard box. They are really giving it to you, Prodigy. What do you say? I can see why. Okay, I'm going to stop right here before I keep going with this, and I'm going to say this. I can see why you have changed your gimmick to what it is now. Because it seems like nobody over here is giving you the time of day. Nobody over here. I think one person has given, Father Darkness gave you a compliment at first. And Thomas somewhere in here gave you a compliment. Mr. Grimm gave you a compliment and said that he's seen you wrestle and he likes what he saw. Ooh, excuse me. Pepsi burp. He likes what he saw. Yeah, he likes what you saw. Yeah. My wife's in there laughing at me. Smiley said, sheesh. Jamie said, damn. Wow. Show me beating cancer was a joke. I got you, boy. Uh-oh. That made him upset. Michael King said, if you drink unsweet tea, you need to go home. I agree with that. Michael King said, I think a manager or a faction would be a brilliant move. I would agree with him kind of with that. I mean, not saying that you can't talk because you're doing a great job of answering my questions. I will give you that. Ryan said, Jake Jacobs, maybe I'll take him on first to see if he can get to your standard. Well, there you go. Margie is saying, hey, how you doing, Margie? Welcome to Hashtag Truth. We are here talking with Prodigy. And that is you. So we're going to take just a second break here. I'm going to hit a commercial, Retro Toys and Collectibles. And as soon as we come out of it, we're going to keep talking with Mr. Prodigy here. And if you guys have any questions for Prodigy, please feel free to ask. We haven't had many questions, a lot of comments, but hardly any questions. So we'll be right back with Prodigy.
This is 4 Foot Batman. And 4-Foot Batman knows the home of great collectibles at awesome prices. Retro toys and collectibles, movie memorabilia, Magic the Gathering cards, wrestling figures, Hot Wheels, the always popular Funko Pops, and much, much more. He knows the Hall of Collectibles is located in downtown Cherryville, North Carolina, at 400 East Main Street. Give them a call today, 980-989-5181. Retro Toys and Collectibles, the heavyweight champion in collecting.
There you have it. Retro Toys and Collectibles right there in downtown Cherryville. Trust me, if you are a wrestling fan, they have all kinds of wrestling collectibles in there. One corner of the store is nothing but wrestling collectibles. All right, Prodigy, man, you have got a lot of people on here doubting you. What do you say to those naysayers out there that just keep it going, man? It seems like you have a line of wrestlers that really want to see what you're made of. You're just gonna shake your head. I like it. Okay. Are the voices talking in your head? Is that why you can't speak? No? Okay. Oh, he's even going to give you a date. Check this out. Mr. Grimm said, answer my question, Prodigy. Me and you, Devil's Playground, October 11th, Mooney's Lounge. That's twice you've been asked to come to Mooney's Lounge, 2 separate dates.
I would definitely say this. For sure, I would love it. It all depends on what I have going on because after all, that is in October.
Right.
That's not no time soon. So depending on whatever happens between now and then, I'd love it.
I like it. I like it. It is a start to a good gimmick. Maybe a good manager will help. They're all giving you lessons on how to be a wrestler. This is Jake Jacobs. Purge would be way too scary for someone of his mental capabilities. Okay, I got you. Bruce said, Prodigy, message me when you are done. Prodigy, message me when you are done with Scott Larson. There you go.
Well, sure.
The Mafia wants to talk. Ryan said, scared speechless. Who is your favorite person to wrestle? There you go. Thank you, Ben, for the question, brother.
Okay. I would say this. My favorite person to wrestle that I've wrestled with so far. And back to, like I said, being put on the back burner, I didn't really have a lot. So the only person I had a really interesting, feud with was Christian Erickson.
Okay.
And yeah, that's one of my a really good brother of mine that I would definitely my favorite person.
Okay, I'm going to ask this because I'm curious. Who's your favorite manager you've ever seen out there?
Personally, dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. The only manager I've ever seen that I've actually gotten to talk to was Chuck. And he was really cool.
Mr. I Am Righteous?
Yeah.
Well, that's not true. That's not true.
It was
I hate
right.
to call you out, but you talked to me. I was managing back at the GPW days. You were there a couple of times. You saw me manage. Come on now.
Okay.
That was a trick question. I'll move on. Smiley said, have you thought about your gimmick, wants to be, and how to use it? Are you going to use the same wrestling style as you did before, or will it be different? That's a good question. With this change, is your wrestling style going to be different?
Most definitely. There's going to be some new stuff. As far as it goes, there's still going to be a little bit, that I used to do that I'm still going to do because can't nobody do it better than me. So most definitely I'm going to be different in the same both,
Christian James says, Prodigy, we need a ladders match. You're getting a lot of.
We do because we never got that. We wanted that. We wanted it.
Right. Jake Jacobs said there's voices in his head. Let me guess. Watch for the cutter also. It's the RKO out of nowhere, sir. It's the RKO out of nowhere.
I don't know which of these three are most overused: the stunner, the super kick, or the RKO, or the cutter. All of them are used like a lot.
Right. And so I'm going to come back to the question I asked you earlier. What is your move that you like using? What is that move that you pull out in a match? Let's say when times are getting tough in the four, in the squared circle. What is that move that you go to even the odds or get it back in your favor?
It used to be the pedigree. Now it's something similar, but mine.
You're giving your own twist. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Jason Becker says, hashtag Grim's going to kill you. Thomas Scott said July 11th.
If I'm not mistaken, sometime between the 11th, I don't know if it's the 11th or the 13th till the 15th. It's one of those weekends. I'm supposed to be going to Tennessee, and so I'm gonna be up there doing my thing or whatever. And if y'all want me for dates or whatever, just DM me, text me. I'll be glad to text you back. I'm not one of those you're gonna text and I'm gonna sit there and leave you on open for 4 or 5 hours.
I got you.
Definitely, if it's for a booking, definitely on it.
In a few minutes, you're definitely going to be able to get that information out to everybody and tell them where to find you for bookings. Christian Eriksen versus Prodigy ladder match. He said that before. Where are you going, Thomas Scott and Odell O versus him and partner if he can find one? Wow, they want a tag match. These are two big guys wanting you. And he said, pick a partner of your choosing. Wow.
Isn't that like overkill?
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there, sir. I would have to agree with you. Outlaw is here. Jake Jacobs says, okay, get to know you then. Name 3 pro influences to you. Name 3 pro guys in wrestling that you looked up to or you watch or somebody that you like in pro wrestling.
Okay, I would say growing up, my main influence, ever since his debut in NXT and in FCW before they were NXT, it was Seth Rollins.
Okay.
That was who I really looked up to. Now here recently, I've been looking into my mind just went blank, dude. I'm sorry, bro.
It's all them voices. It's all them voices, man. That's okay. We'll get back to that. Joshua said dream match, man. What is your dream match?
Man, one day I'd like to and this is not, something that, people could call me a mark for this, whatever. Honestly, I really don't care. The dream person I want to be able to wrestle one day, that's on my bucket list is Jeff Hardy. That would be sweet.
There's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? Jeff Hardy is a huge name, boy. That's a big name drop.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And in looking at people who have made it, you know what I'm saying. If they can do it, why can't I?
I agree. I've been saying that on hashtag truth for years, brother. You might be able to be my partner one day. That's exactly what I said. If they can make it, anybody can make it. It's how much work you put into it, and how much you're willing to go out there and get it. I'll say one thing that Vince McMahon tells everybody, and it's the truth. As much as I hate Vince McMahon, the one thing he says is, go after those brass rings, man. Grab them. Do whatever you got to do to keep hold of them, but go after those brass rings. And if you do that, man, sky's the limit, without a doubt.
Most people
ignore the outlaw all day long, sir. Trust me. Watch me.
I'll put it to you like this, man. Some people spend their life worried about people they look up to and how they're gonna be that. No, I want to be the first me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be but there's nobody else like this. Nobody does this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody looks exactly like me, so they can't say I look like anything.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I have to say one thing. I think what they're trying to say is there's a lot of people out there doing the dark gimmick. And I think that's what they're making fun of. I don't think it's that you're embracing the dark gimmick. I think you are. I think you're doing a great job. But, you already said it yourself at the beginning of the interview that you're young. You're just coming into wrestling. You've been 5 years, 3 years in the ring. And you still got a lot to learn, and sky's the limit. And I'm pretty sure that's what Jake Jacobs was trying to tell you, like I said, you got managers here willing to help. Man, grab onto some of that stuff, man. Grab onto some of that knowledge that's out there that's willing to help you. You got, Brew out there willing to take you in and put you in the Mafia. He said, get a hold of him after this is over. If you got people willing to help you like that, man, take it. Take it.
Oh, yeah, man. And I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to come on here and be a guest on this thing, man, in front of all these people.
Man, it's what I do. This is what I do. And I'm loving that people out there are taking somebody on the show, a young talent on the show, and they're willing to teach them and make them better. And that's what Hashtag Truth is all about, man. That's why I made Hashtag Truth for these moments right here. And that's pretty cool, man. Dark gimmick or no dark gimmick. All right, Urban Legend. Who wants the smoke? I got Urban Legend coming back for part 2 on Hashtag Truth pretty soon. This man right here, you're talking about some places to wrestle. This man's wrestled in Las Vegas, man. Some big city, some big time place, man. This guy right here, I can't wait to get him back on the show. I love Urban Legend, man. Bruce said, I like the dark gimmick. It fits with the Appalachian Mafia. There you go. Oh, snap. Outlaw said he keeps challenging these GPW kids, but it would be awesome if one of them would actually show. Now, I'm pretty sure that if Outlaw challenged you to a wrestling match and you were able to get there and you could be booked, you would be there, correct?
Man, most definitely.
Okay. See, I like that. See there, Outlaw? Not everyone's gonna turn around and run. Bobby Gardner, great referee. Pick people's brain and watch lots and lots of film and study.
Oh yeah, I love doing that, man. What was that one dude? He was a wrestler, had curly hair. He died. He was in WCW or whatever. It's Brian something. Brian Pillman.
Okay.
That's who I was trying to think of earlier.
Okay. Ryan said, are you willing to travel and spend money for seminars?
Right now I kind of can't because I don't have a car. I don't have my license. But
that's part of what your process moving forward is, right? You're going to get your license. Yeah. You're going to get a job, get a car, put money into gimmick and all that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though? It's all part of the process.
Right.
Right. So, okay, I got you. Prodigy, you the only one that took my fisherman suplex off the top. There you go.
Yes, sir. That's me. My name's out there. Ask people about me.
He said, finally, and he agreed with you. It's Pillman.
Yeah.
Ryan said, what do you know about Brian Pillman?
I love the way he was characteristically. The way he carried himself on screen. He made people believe. He drugged people into him, and that's what I like. He made people believe that he was.
Is that where this dark gimmick is leading? You want to draw people in to what you're feeling? I got you. That makes a lot of sense. I like that. Urban Legend is my brother from a different mother. Love that guy. Yes, Urban is a great guy, and I cannot wait to get him back on the show. What was his gimmick in the WCW days? Do you remember what Brian Pillman's gimmick was back then?
Yeah, he was in. I remember he was in a tag. Wasn't he in a tag team with Stone Cold before he was?
Yeah, I think
Whenever Stone Cold was still Stunning Steve Austin.
Yeah, Stunning Steve. Yep.
Yep.
I have to agree with you. Are you going to keep that name you have now with this gimmick? Now, see, I asked that question earlier, Ben, and that's going to change. Prodigy is going to change. So, yes, the name is going to change. But it just doesn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me either. But I like the gimmick. I'm not going to lie. I like the gimmick. I like the way you're carrying yourself. I'm not going to lie to you. As a fan, I would agree that a manager might help you out for a little while and then branch out from that manager eventually. But, dude, I'm loving everything I see. I'd pay to come see you. I ain't going to lie to you. I would pay to come watch you wrestle. Hollywood Blondes. There you go.
Yep, that was it. That was it.
Thank you, Ben. ACW fears the outlaw, period. No, I don't. I don't fear you. You beat me down. You handcuffed me to the ring. I still don't fear you, sir. You have to hit me from behind. You have to hit a manager with big old Coke glasses that looks like a nerd with a brewer hat. You have to hit me from behind? Yeah, right. Okay, whatever. Ryan said dark gimmicks are being overused. Now, in a way, I will disagree with you, Ryan, because if you have a dark gimmick, there's still ways inside of a dark gimmick to make it your own. And I'll give you an example. There's a guy here locally that I love to death. And let me show you what the dark gimmick can do, man. Let me show you. And I'm pretty sure you guys know who this is. I'm gonna play an intro of his that he gave me for #Truth. You guys want to see a cool dark gimmick? Watch this. And if you don't know who that is Mr. Jax Insane. And yeah, he's been playing a dark gimmick for a long time, and he made it his own. He even brought out like a 5-6 promo storyline about where his gimmick came from, the story of what made his gimmick, how he became, who he is. And that's awesome. Yeah, Philip said love Jax. Yeah, Jax Insane is one of the great. See?
Jax is that guy.
He is that guy. So a dark gimmick can work, and you can make it your own. I mean, I like the star in the middle of your forehead. I like that you say you're hearing voices. That's cool. If you can play on that, you just got to keep playing on that. And it's really cool, man. I have to admit, everybody's going to say Jax is great. Jax is the guy. Jax used to live right down the road from me, man, until he got married. Then he moved away, and now I'm sad. All right, here we go. Margie said, how old was you when you first started wrestling?
Okay, I was 13, and I didn't start wrestling in ring until I was 15, and I'm about to be 18.
There you go. Luke Fury said, Margie, can't wait to see you Saturday. Oh, if you don't know, she's a manager. Listen to her, she's a referee. I was about to say manager. She's a referee. She's a great one, too. Great one. I've had her on #Truth. Ryan Belcher wants to know who trained you.
I've had a little bit of training. Tim trained me. I learned all my basic stuff from Tim Hunter. Don't know if I'm sure y'all know who he is.
A lot of people know who Tim is.
I've also been trained a little bit by Lazarus Black.
Lazarus Black.
I've been trained a little bit by Cameron Jackson.
Nice.
I've had a little bit of training from a lot of people, man. Odell
Lowe. Okay.
I've had a lot of training sessions and great experiences with a lot of these guys, and I want to be able to do me. So
Right.
that's what I'm
So tell
doing.
everybody, Prodigy, how they can get a hold of you to book you, where they can find you on social media.
So
Um,
you can find me on Facebook at Dylan Chitwood, Chitwood, because some people spell it wrong, just so. But type it in on your search bar on Facebook, add me, I'll add you back, and we'll get talking business.
There you go, without a doubt, man. So, oh man, so I hate to do this, but our time is running out. But I love the gimmick, man. It seems like you have a lot of people that really want to wrestle. You have Brew. Get a hold of Brew after this. Talk to him about the Appalachian Mafia. Get a hold of Father Darkness. That might be a good thing. And keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm loving it. Come back later on to hashtag Truth and let us know how you're doing, brother.
Alrighty. Hey, before we head out here too, I want to say one more thing. I don't know if anybody's ever did this too, but I want to challenge Aftershock. I want Aftershock.
Oh, you want one of my guys?
I want one of your guys, brother.
You want one of my guys? We might make
Yes,
that
sir.
happen. If you show up, we'll make that happen.
Oh yeah, I'll be there, man.
Okay. I will get a hold of Aftershock and I will get you a date and we'll make that happen. I can't wait to see you out there. You might be
Thank you for having
if
me,
things
brother.
go right, you might be a part of Brew's crew when you come out there, and that would make it even better.
Oh yeah.
So there you go, man. All right. Here you go, man. Prodigy. The name will be changing, but the gimmick has definitely changed. The man has changed, and he has definitely got a lot of haters out there. So whether you love him or hate him, he's ready to play the game, and that is the hashtag Truth. We'll see you guys tomorrow. 2 shows tomorrow, 3 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Watch both of them. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great night.